Please tell me the rogue at least put points into perception.
So while you're talking, Nadia looks out the window and
No.
says, "Oh shit!" And when you look outside, you see that there are 6 guards in all white. It looks like snowtrooper armor from Star Wars, the Battle at Hoth, but with no face mask. So they're still wearing like lots of fur and capes and like big white boots. And she's like, "The Pale Tower guards are here."
What do they do again? You have to remind me. I was drunk most of the time that we've been interconnected. I'm drunk right now, actually.
So you see the tower guards are speaking with Katrina Goltaeva, who you would know as a spy for the tower guards.
Is she
And the rest of the party would know as someone who poisoned Mason.
That's the chick, yeah.
Of course.
Oh.
She immediately turns and points at Nadia's house, and the 6 guards begin heading this way.
I open the door and walk out.
Okay. One of the guards raises his longsword made of cold iron, and so it flashes blue in the morning light, and he says, "Hold there, citizen."
I am holding. You should hold as well. That way we don't collide when we don't hold each other.
So all of them begin spreading out around you in like a circle, and they're like, "What were you doing in Nadia's house?
Are you kidding me? She's like my best friend.
Did you see any paladins while you were in there?"
Paladins? What? Do you mean like a religious person? No, I mean, come on.
Did you see any tengus while you were in there? Bird creatures.
Have I? No, I mean, have you seen my griffin? Look at this thing; it's fucking amazing. I actually came over.
Get this man out of my way, and then he orders the rest of his men to like walk up to the house and begin searching it.
I think he gets a bluff check.
One
There's
second,
no
gentlemen.
bluffing.
I actually have a question for you before you move into the house there. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about what we should be dropping off at the witch today.
So he looks confused. He's like, "What you're dropping off to the witch today?
Yes.
There are no deliveries scheduled for the next few days."
Well, I mean, we have a bundle of food ready to go. I was thinking that was
you
something
have
else.
a tribute.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I meant.
He and his men look at each other. He's like, "Does it have any alcohol?"
Absolutely. We just keep it over at the tavern.
Oh,
We're actually going to go there to pick it up, and that's why I got my griffin here, so that we could actually, carry it all back, because there's so much. Woo-hoo.
Okay, all right. Listen, we have something to deal with real quick. You go wait at the tavern and start having Katrina unload our delivery. We'll look over the goods, make sure it's good enough.
Are you sure you don't want to come with me? Because I'm going to drink the good shit first.
He's like, you better not drink our alcohol. We have orders to search this house for paladins and tango.
Hey, listen to me. If you're going to send me over there by myself, I'm going to drink your fucking alcohol. Don't worry about that.
Okay, so the corporal he sent to like escort you from the area, he's like, go with him. Make sure he doesn't drink our stuff.
All right.
So you managed to pull one guard off and give them time. So while this conversation was happening, what did the rest of the 3 of you do? He bought you about 2 to 3 minutes. A very loud conversation.
Is there an upstairs level or anything here?
There is not.
Everyone into the chimney. There's like 7 people in there, like,
Maybe the rogue wants to, No, it wouldn't be my place to suggest such a thing. Get in prime backstab position.
You gonna seriously fight these
Oh
guards?
my gosh, you kidding me right now?
I don't know.
No, is there a back door?
Window.
Yeah, that's what I just asked. Is there a back door?
There's a back
There
door.
you go.
Go out the
That's
back door.
great. We leave.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're all leaving?
Going out back.
How do they know we're paladins anyway? Mason never said that before.
Sneakily. I sneakily leave.
So they do know you're paladins.
Because they literally just looked at you.
No, they haven't seen you yet. These
No, I
particular-
mean the bard.
yes.
Yeah.
How
I
would
don't
they
wear anything, it's
know
just
a
a paladin.
paladin on site?
You're
Well, they have
carrying
a giant
swords and you
cross.
have holy symbols.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't show mine.
I don't think paladins need holy symbols. Didn't think they
What
did.
if you want a channel?
Don't channel until 4th level.
Well, either
I've
way.
probably tucked my holy symbol under my shirt or something by now.
He's got it tattooed on his lower back.
Either
I don't-
way, they do know you're paladins from another source. It's alright. The issue is they don't know that Mason's left, or Catherine. And when you said that Triss needed to make bluff checks, Triss did not. Triss not only didn't know you were paladins, but nothing he said was a lie from his point of view.
Yeah, we're gonna go pick up some alcohol. What's up?
That might have been a lie. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bluff check for that one because you don't know that there's alcohol there.
It's a fucking bard.
When you
A
know,
bar.
but you said there was free alcohol for the soldiers to take. Okay, their sense motive is pretty bad. Yeah, they believe you. You know how long they're going to believe you when they show up and Katrina's doesn't have alcohol for them. We'll see. So
Add it to my tab as I run away.
I need stealth checks from the three of you if you're climbing out the back door.
Okie dokie.
Triss Christmas is automatically the best party member because he effectively did something useful.
Yes,
See,
doing
this-
one useful thing makes you the best.
Now
That and
comes
having
the
a
point-
giant griffin.
Now comes the point where I start to hate armor check penalties.
Let me move silently. Clang, 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 clang.
So, here's what happens. The three of you sneak out the back door. You hear a loud, obnoxious knocking on the door after they're done speaking with Chris. And they're like, Nadia, come out with your hands up. You and your children need to line up on the snow outside and kneel. And she's like, in a very loud voice, she says, so I don't have anything to worry about then. This is just a routine inspection? And he says, why are you talking like that? Yes, it's just a routine inspection. We're going to toss your house and make sure you aren't hiding anybody. And so, like, they go inside. You hear some stomping. You can't see anything from out back. And you hear, like, a glass shattering. And then you hear some more, like, pots being knocked over. She had, like a fern in a pot, right? Like a big ceramic vase. And you hear that shattering. And
There could
someone's...
be a cleric in this pot. Smash.
That's terrible.
How
So-
big were the birds?
When they come back outside, like three of them are eating sausages, and one of them's got like a bottle of wine, and the captain, the guard commander is like, okay, we didn't find any paladins or tango here. You are free to go back to your business, Nadia, but we're going to be keeping an eye on you in the future. Make sure you get that food shipment to Radosik Pavril on the double. We'll be expecting good rations tonight. And one of the guys who's got like a sausage stuffed in his mouth is like, yeah, good rations tonight. He holds his sausage up to her. And she's like, did you take that out of my fridge, you son of a bitch? And he, remember, he's wearing armor, just backhands her. Just blood goes everywhere. He's like, you dare talk back to me while I'm eating my sausage. Huh, bitch? Is there anything you guys would like to do at this point?
I know what I would like to do, but
Go
He's
murder
got
her.
armor.
heads or tails? Heads, I'll be brave. Tails, I won't be suicidal.
Oh, that's great. Kick Mason out, then kill yourself in the
I
fucking
want to see
game.
you be brave, just to make a Cerebrellis reference.
Alright, D2. 1, I'll be brave. 2, I won't be suicidal.
Won't be suicidal.
You made the non-Dan choice.
Actually, no,
chosen
Fate
poorly.
made that choice for him. He had nothing to do with it.
Okay. A few minutes later, our good friend Tris Christmas arrives at the bar. Katrina is cleaning a drink and is like, Tris, you're back.
I never left, girl.
She's like, you know I'm married, right?
I know it.
Do not holler at me.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about you line up a couple of dozen drinks for me and my companions here from the Tower of the Witch? Because they're thirsty and they take what they want.
She rolls her eyes and she's like, I pay protection money. They do not take from me. If you want drinks for them, you must pay for them. And the guardsman who's with you is like, hey, buddy, that's not what you said earlier. You said we would get free drink in here.
I know, because you guys are such fine people. I figured that, the lady of the tavern would be facilitating, but she's not. I have this problem with her all the fucking time. Don't worry
So the
about it, man. And I
guy's like-
like elbow him and stuff. And
Yeah, he's like, I'm confused. Did you promise me something you could not deliver on?
I promised a girl last week that I would marry her, and I haven't done that yet. So
He just rolls his eyes, is like, you are an enormous waste of time. I'm putting your name on
The list.
the list. Why'd you have to do that? Why? Why would you do that?
oh, sir, if you don't mind me asking real quick, what is the list and why am I on it?
I think he just like puts his hand on his sword and it just points to it. Like he unfurls his cloak and points to the sword like that, like gangster style.
I
It's like
see.
the
You're being
list.
threatening. That was amazing.
You need to make a bluff check for that one.
Oh. What was the barmaid's name?
Katrina Gaultier.
Katrina, have you seen Buckley since he evolved? He's pretty pimp.
She's like, no, I have not seen Buckley in days. What
Like,
do you
you're-
mean evolve?
He opens a door and then like fucking wind blows through his hair majestically and he's like, ah. May I introduce the new and improved Buckley?
Buckley is like, good greetings. It is I, Buckley.
He's noble as fuck, isn't it?
She just rolls her eyes and it's like, you know you're going to have to feed him 4 times as much now that he's that big, right?
Is that true?
Buckley is just like, of course. That is how body mass works.
You sure you don't eat like ether?
Yes, I'm
I-
quite sure.
Air eater.
I mean, what did you eat as a monkey? I didn't actually see you eat.
I ate rats in the corner of your filthy hovel.
That's true. My hovel is quite filthy.
That's because you're lazy. You have no job and you don't appear to have a source of income.
Well, why don't I evolve you into a maid next time?
He just rolls his eyes. He's like, that's creepy.
Wait
Also, I'm a
sec,
quadruped.
dude. God damn it, Buckley. What the hell?
Oh my
That's
God.
gross. Can you believe this guy?
Should we be having this discussion out loud?
So
Let
basically,
us switch to our secret telepathy.
no, what I want to do, Arthur, is I want to use this as a segue to sort of, well, we're going to take this outside, Buckley, you and me.
Okay. Are
This
you
is-
like secretly telling Buckley telepathically that this is?
Oh, yeah,
what we're
absolutely.
using?
Yeah. We're going to, this is
So
like
very loudly, Buckley goes, "Okay, let us go outside to continue this discussion."
yeah, and then we leave. And I'm just like, fist bump him as we leave.
He has no fist; he has claws. So
he
claw bump.
headbutts me with the,
Yeah. Of course, called bunting, by the way, for the
Mhm.
cats.
yeah.
Meow.
So that's what happens, and that's how I get out of that sticky situation.
Yeah, so I think that the
Sticky
corporal
buns.
like looks
Sticky
at
buns.
Katrina and is just like, and Katrina is just like, bar is open. He sits down and has a drink.
And meanwhile, Tris Christmas is thinking to himself, I'm the fucking Perth. And Buckley can hear this in his mind, and he's just like, what does he say?
Buckley just keeps on walking, man.
Yeah. So we wait for the guards to finish eating their sausage. We see the backhand, and when they leave, we come back up.
Okay, let's see what they do next. Nothing.
Sweet.
They leave after a few minutes. The villagers all start forming out of their houses and begin swarming Nadia's house. And they're like turned into a mob. Katrina's at the front of it, and they're all like, "Hey, get those adventurers out of here. Their presence is a serious problem for town security. If they were found, they might have killed all of us." Someone apparently lied to one of the guardsmen and told them that they would get free alcohol. Now Katrina's upset because they all were trying to take money from her. This is a bad situation, Nadia. What are you going to do about it?
Just give them free alcohol. And then I run over to the other side of the group and like, yeah, they should have gave us free alcohol. And run back to the other side of the group. It was clearly her fault.
I think at that point, like, everyone's used to you doing dumb shit like this, and no one takes you seriously and just ignores you.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, you probably could have just used Buckley to do that.
Yeah, but
You would have been on one side, and Buckley would have been on the other.
Buckley doesn't lie. He would have been like, it is not the truth.
That's a good point. Really good point. Man, Buckley's such a great character.
Yep.
Here's something.
So,
What
yeah,
if we
Nadia turns to the
kill
rest
the
of you and
bat?
is like, what are we going to do about this? Obviously, the village is upset.
Oh,
Plan
we need
hasn't-
to
Make it better.
get as soon as possible. When are we
Plan
planning
hasn't
on
changed.
the shipment?
Plan hasn't
Jesus.
changed.
In just a few hours, I would be ready to go, and we could make a quick run on the dog sleds.
Plan hasn't changed then.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, these
So
people.
while you're talking about that, one of the people in the townsfolk are like, what do you mean, plan? What kind of plan do you have? What plan is it that hasn't changed?
Are you coming
Something
with us?
that'll make your lives a whole lot better if all goes according to the plan.
So everyone starts nodding their head, and someone's like, so you're turning yourself in then? Excellent.
Something like that.
You see, I have captured these adventurers, and I am
Shut
taking
up.
them away.
Well, he is Han Solo, so he's probably going to just loosely tie some ropes around your arms and say that you're a prisoner.
For some reason, it's worked in the past. It's weird. I have that feeling that that's worked before.
Oh wait, I'm not actually allowed to lie, so when he asks that, I'll just say
You
silent.
didn't lie, though. That's why I didn't ask you to make a bluff check.
Alright.
Yeah.
You were implying something, but it wasn't technically a lie. I was willing to let it slide.
Alright. It's in the name of good, we'll let it slide.
No, that is not a reason to let it slide. I'm letting it slide because there's enough leeway on it that
Alright.
I have an issue.
You didn't tell an untruth.
Okay. You're all good with that. You
How
will
much gold do I get, Arthur, as a level 2 man?
be,
2,000.
1,000.
1,000? Okay.
1,000, yeah.
Because I'm just trying to work out how much armor I would have.
0. Have no armor.
Why? Why wouldn't I have armor?
Because you're a
'Cause you-
summoner.
You're a summoner.
Why does that stop me from having armor?
If
You
you
have-
wear armor
those-
and try to cast spells at the same time, bad shit happens.
Like
I
you
can
don't
get an
like you
armored
don't
kilt.
spells.
You can get what?
I can get an armored kilt or a kilted cloth or something like that.
Yeah, you could get a Hachimaki or whatever it's called. Get a whole 1 AP.
It's better than 0.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Not as
Get
good
one
as
of
Major.
those, and a mithril buckler.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna take mage armor when I can heal my big old fucking kill you monster.
You could buy him armor. By him,
But then it would
Barbie.
disappear, and then I'd have to carry it around.
No, where he would anything he's carrying goes with him.
Oh, cool. So literally, like, he dies. I'm like, no, my food!
Yeah, pretty much.
Son of a bitch! Oh, I had a sweet roll in there. I was just saving it for tonight. Oh, fucking Buckley!
And we see Buckley, and he's like, I guess that's a sticky situation. He's just re-roll.
God damn it.
Oh man, it's even a callback to a joke I made earlier. That's the best part.
Now that you said it, it doesn't work though, man. Come on. Alright, yeah, cool.
Ugh.
Well,
All right. Oh,
Sorry, I should have made myself like a cup of decaf or something before the session started. Really.
kind of
yeah.
tired, Dan. I'm
I
like
can
dragging-
survive.
I'm dragging right now too.
I will survive.
It's not like Dave over there at 9 o'clock.
Mate, I'll probably be up until like fucking 6 in the morning.
Forever.
So.
Yeah.
West Coasters.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to power through a little bit more.
Do it, bro. Do it.
I'm running on fumes, but let's do it. So, do you have anything else you'd like to do before you finish the tutorial and enter the next phase of the game? The assault on the final boss's lair.
It doesn't
Nope.
sound like they have anything really to offer us in town.
They
And
have
we-
some general items, mundane adventuring gear,
Like what?
rope,
What is possible for me to get from this town?
torch, oil, services.
Is it possible for me to like
Services.
have what I need already, or do I have to buy it from the town?
I would assume that you have gathered up materials through your time.
Okay, so I assume it's just like a.
Let me ask, in what way did you come into all of this money that you live without a job and you spend all of your time drinking? You have 1,000 gold worth
and
of
obviously.
adventuring gear.
Death in the family.
Death in the
My
family.
great grandpa was a adventurer, and he really liked me because I reminded him of a party member he had. So when he died, he gave me the gold, and I'm just like, I will just hide this on my monkey.
The party member was the halfling bard who lied
Yeah.
to everybody and took all of their shit.
Yep.
Did nothing.
But he and the bard were good friends.
Of course.
Yep.
The bard didn't do anything ever.
Jeez.
So there you go. That's how I got the gold. Family ale.
Alright, this hat is way too hot.
Arabian Prince sent it to you.
Yeah.
Hello.
I guess he doesn't have any armor. And I don't know. Short bow. What does that take for me to shoot? I can shoot that, right?
No.
What?
You don't have any training in short bow shooting.
But okay, what armor weapons can I use?
Simple weapons,
Dagger,
or
club,
if you use the
a wand.
half-elf, or if you do the half-elf racial thing,
Oh yeah,
you can get a single martial or exotic weapon.
And what do I need to do that? What do I give up?
You give up skill focus.
What's that?
You get half-elves get skill focus at level 1 as a bonus feat normally.
But what does that do?
+3 to a single skill, and if you have more than 10 ranks in it, it jumps up to a +6.
Dang. Can you imagine my bluff at like fucking 16, 17? That's
Ooh.
retarded. I'm willing to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can either do short bow, long bow, repeating crossbow, whatever you want.
Repeating crossbow.
Yep.
I'm literally that guy from Dragon Age Origins. Except not a dwarf.
Oh, Varric.
Yeah.
Be Varric.
Yeah, I like that. How much does a repeating crossbow cost?
Let's look up the weapons table.
Okay. You should name your crossbow Yennefer.
It's called Bianca. No. maybe that was the heirloom rather than like the gold, because that makes more sense.
You
Got a really sweet crossbow.
Yeah.
Then how did you get all of the gold?
Well, no, the gold is just a facilitating part to the
Was it
crossbow.
crank?
'Cause-
Of course.
yeah. So yeah. Because I'm
let's see.
using the gold to buy the crossbow, basically. If that makes any sense.
Crossbow repeating, 250.
Yeah. What is it? Is there a way that I can make it nicer?
Yeah, you can masterwork it for an additional 300. That's a +1 to attack.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good.
As long as it holds bolts, you can reload it by pulling the reloading lever as a free action. Loading a new case of 5 bolts is a full round action that provokes. Repeating crossbow, whether heavy or light, holds 5 crossbow bolts. Fire a repeating crossbow with one hand, or fire a repeating crossbow in each hand. In the same manner as you would a normal crossbow the same
Surprise!
size. However, you must fire the weapon with 2 hands in order to use the reloading lever, and you must use 2 hands to load a new case of bolts.
Of course, you're not the best at shooting because you're a wizardy type.
I got dex, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, repeating light is 250. If you want a heavy repeating...
What's the heavy do?
Heavy repeating does a D10 instead of a D8.
How much heavier is it?
Repeating crossbow is 6 pounds. Heavy repeating crossbow is 12 pounds.
Wait, where's the repeating stuff in the list here?
Exotic range weapons.
Exotic range. Okay. Crank heavy.
Nah, that's Range Tactics Toolbox. That's like one of the newer splat books where power creep is at its finest.
Or repeating heavy, there we go. 1d10 medium.
1920 crit, 120 foot range increment.
Alright, let's go with that.
And make sure to buy bolts.
Reloading... Okay, so I shoot one and then I reload. Is that what it is?
You have a clip of 5.
Yeah.
Each time you want to load a new clip into the chamber, that's a free action. Once you run out, that's a full round action to reload.
And okay, so you fire 5 before you have to reload.
Exactly.
Okay. And the free action is just lever action, pulling it down. Oh, okay, cool.
All right,
Sounds
guys.
good to me.
I'm not gonna be able to survive the rest of the night. I'm faded.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We'll be back in 2 weeks for the assault on the Pale Tower and the mission to kill Radosek Pavril.
Super salty about my good friend Mason.
He's still there. Mason will always be in our hearts. Press
Always.
F to pay respects.
Press F. Pay respect.
How did you enjoy this episode? Let me know on Twitch. Send me a tweet, or if you're on YouTube, leave a message in the comment section below. Also, I'm working on new ways of doing the YouTube videos. I'm going to be removing mid-roll ads. If that's something you support, leave a comment in the YouTube section saying that you enjoy not watching those ads, and I'll stop doing them in the future.
Do you get paid for them though?
Yes.
Okay.
But if they're not there, then no.
What about beginning ones?
Yes. They'll still be there. Alright.
Interesting.
I wish I had more hype right now, but I think I fell asleep while they were talking about repeating crossbows.
Oh.
So that was not great. I finally fell asleep on camera. Nice. I was wondering how long it would take to do that. Alright, guys. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We got Pendrigan tomorrow night, and we're unveiling Book of the Manor. So there's probably going to be a lot of sitting around and talking about how people are turning their cribs into elite cribs.
You really need to do a AP Gaming presents Cribs.
Cribs.
Yeah, and then like have like an interaction of like literally do it where like, yo, my name is Kai, and he's like does a slow motion.
This is Sir Lanslius. I
Yeah.
got my sweet ass pimp. This is where I keep my horses.
Nay, motherfucker, am I right?
This is my neighbor.
Oh,
As you can see, here's where I keep all my fat loot that I stole from all the bodies on the battlefield. You see here, heads mounted. What's up? Keep all of them there.
shocking how accurate that is. All right, we're out, guys.
Really? You serious?
Yes.
Whoops.
What?
I didn't
mean,
mean to
whoops?
be so accurate with Kai's character there.
Yeah, well, that's pretty accurate. All right, be back in 2 weeks.